What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is COD Espresso, and welcome back to another video here today on the channel. Today we got a little bit of a guide for you guys on how to get the M1927 as a wall buy, that otherwise known as the Tommy gun from Mob of the Dead, as well as be able to swap weapons with other teammates in your game, or if you just want to hold a weapon in solo, you can do so as well. So that said, if you guys enjoy this video and this little tutorial breakdown guide, whatever you want to call it, make sure you drop a like down below. It really does help the video out. And if you guys are new and want to stay up to date with everything Revelations, make sure you subscribe. But let's get right into it here. This one is a little bit of a multi-step thing, but it is something that doesn't take entirely too long, so you can do it in a shorter period of time. It's just a matter of how quickly and effectively you can do things. But first, we're going to be starting this off here in the pyramid room with the MPD Der Eisendrache. You need to activate anti-gravity mode by stepping on all 4 plates that are on the ground here. Once you do that, anti-gravity mode will engage, and this is where you need to start looking around. There's going to be a small piece of chalk on the left corridor right-hand pillar side of that. So this spawn does not move, so if you guys are worried about this actually coming in a different match and it being in a different location, don't. It doesn't change spawns ever, so all you have to do, it's probably going to be really hard to find if you're trying to look for it. So what I do is, knowing the location, I jump up onto the wall run spot and I just hold square down as I walk over it. You'll get a little ping notification that you got it, and then from there you can start the rest of the quest. So the rest of the quest is going to require you to mix and match the quotes that are not in the right locations and place them in the right ones. So there's going to be a multiple number of quotes that you have to go around the different parts of the map to actually try and fix and place in the right spots. So the first one that you're going to be focusing on is right actually below the chalk in the Der Eisendrache pyramid room. This one is going to be the quote, "Wish too often and your wishing well will run." That is not meant for Der Eisendrache, so instead we're going to end up taking that one to the Verrucht power room on the floor. Now, this one gave me a little bit of a problem whenever I went to try and actually do this, because this was my first run through with this. It was something that it is quite simple, but if you don't know exactly, you don't need to essentially see it, but as long as you hear the chalk writing and then the little notification mark that it's done at the very end of that same sound sequence, then you can move on to the next one. That is where you then swap out the different text that there is. The chalk that was on the Verrucht power, that then is now in your inventory, and you place the "Wish too often and your wishing well will run" with that one. So essentially you're just playing a game of tag, trying to string all these together. So after you've placed the one in the Verrucht power room, the one that you now have is Ascend from Darkness. That one, you're going to end up going back to the spiral staircase in Toten, the center of the map, and you'll then place that one where Salvation lies above. That's eventually going to switch them out so that Ascend from Darkness is on the staircase, and then Salvation lies above is now in your inventory. The next place you want to go to as well is then just a few feet away into the help room, where you need to go and place Salvation lies above on the staircase in the help room. There isn't going to be another chalk for you to switch out, but don't worry, because that's not going to end the Easter egg. It is simply just going to complete this one halfway point, if you want to call it that. Next, what you want to go to is then Kino, and you want to go behind the teleporter to pick up the quote, "A soul alone can follow the path." That's going to be right above the barrier, so you're going to have to jump and grab that one probably. But you want to then go to the infirmary, and it's going to be the furthest door away from the ritual site. So here you're going to end up swapping that out for Knowledge Itself is for the taking. Now that, once you have done that one, and then "A soul alone can follow the path" is in the infirmary, the only thing you have left to do is to take Knowledge Itself is for the taking. That you just have to switch back to where you were just before in Kino, by the back of the teleporter and the power switch, and you want to place that chalk then on where you just pulled the other quote from. So that is once again right above the barrier by the power switch. That is going to then complete it. You're going to get a notification via audio cue that you have done it, and then all you have to do is go back to the pyramid room of Der Eisendrache, and you can see the M1927 available as a wall buy for 1,750 points here. That'll last you the entire game. It's not a one buy thing. It will be there the entire duration of the game. And then also, if you are playing with multiple people, or you just want to stash a weapon, you can then go to Toten in the help room right by the original location of the mystery box. There will be a table that you can then place place weapons on. So that then will then complete this little mini Easter egg and the quest, and you guys can get some cool little things here out of it. So hopefully you guys did enjoy, hopefully you guys were able to follow this, and if you did, you guys should be able to do all of the things that we just mentioned. So if you guys enjoyed it and if it helped you out at all, make sure you drop a like rating down below. It really does help the video and the channel out, and leave your thoughts down there in the comment section down below. Are you guys happy that the M1927 is back as a wall buy, and or are you guys happy that you can now swap out weapons with people? I think that's a really cool feature, and I'm excited to see what exactly this can lead to in some gameplay mechanics. But that said, thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like down below if you guys enjoyed it and help you guys out. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to stay up to date with all things Revelations and a bunch more guides we're going to be bringing you guys here today and the next couple of days. So thank you dude so much for watching. My name has been Nikolai Espresso. I'll see you guys later. Take care and peace.